end is important in all things.
Ladies and gentlemen, death walks among you. Also, hi, and welcome back to our Creepypasta readings. Tonight we're going to read something interesting for you. It's apparently called The Survival Guide. Ooh.
Not by a madman this time.
Exactly. So, this is apparently a sane survival guide. Now, I shall begin, because we've all been there, you know. You have gone to a certain place at a certain time, at a certain date, you've done a special thing, and the thing you suspected would happen has actually fucking happened. Whoop-de-doo! You listened to one of our rituals and now you're screwed. But don't worry, because aside from the fact that, you know, you've just seen whatever the fuck it is that lives in your mirror, you know, been told in detail how you're gonna die, the highly demonic and invincible Reaper literally just, you know, has been summoned and is heading toward you going, die, 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 die. Also, your family's all dead, your friends are all missing, and you're being framed by someone with access to your bedroom. What the fuck do you do now? Well, tell him.
You've come to the right place to find out. These are simple rules one must follow in order to, firstly, not become the victim of creepypasta, and furthermore, to come out kicking if the worst does happen. Now, with the help of this guide, you too can be the catatonic, traumatized wreck as opposed to the guy currently being worn as a coat by some dude who just roams a lot. Just keep these simple rules in mind.
Mirrors and darkness do not actually mix.
Actually, mirrors are a general no in creepypasta world. There is nothing more sinister.
And there is zero chance of survival if you took the thing that no one else can see, or if you answer its question incorrectly.
If you are alone at night in a creepy mental institution, take some time to consider what the hell you are doing there. Then, if it is appropriate to do so, leave.
And also, number 5, avoid going to places where everyone else who went there never came back or died inexplicably.
If someone stops your vehicle at night and asks to come with you, it would probably be in your best interest to politely decline, or impolitely.
Exactly. Number 7, the killing is the last method of survival. Use it sparingly, but without fear.
Who was phone is always a good thing to ponder. Also, who the hell answers a phone while kissing a dead person's sexy daughter? Douches who.
Exactly. Now, get simple. A .38 revolver loaded with 2 silver bullets. If you really feel there is no chance of coming out alive of the situation, take 1 shot at whatever's threatening you. If this doesn't work, you have the last shot to become an hero with.
Area 51 is simply too well guarded to let you in, or let any alien out.
Exactly. Now, when going to a hotel, try to steer clear of unauthorized areas. If you couldn't resist, but you saw a red thing, take some time to consider the price range and hotel standard on your next visit. Have you ever stayed at a haunted Hilton hotel? I do not think so.
When booking your hotel stay, TripAdvisor can be an invaluable tool in deeming whether your choice is the scene of a multiple murder full of dead people built at the mouth of hell. Local newspapers can also be very helpful.
Now, number 13, invoking demons, speaking weird languages, and performing rituals of any kind is considered fucking dangerous. Please refrain from doing that, especially around an abandoned warehouse, a church, a psychiatric institution, a forest, or in your house in front of a fucking mirror. Remember rule number 1. Mirrors, darkness, no.
When going to a new area, environmental understanding is key to survival. Ask around for cursed places, legends, danger, and other details. Listen to the locals' advice, and don't be afraid to ask if you're unsure of which attacks, disappearances are paranormal and which aren't.
Exactly. Now, always have a Bible next to your bed. Provides average reading material, proof of beliefs, and it is a really, really heavy object to throw at your enemies.
Don't count on holy water. Get a sturdy vial of sulfuric acid and let a priest consecrate it.
Very good advice there. Now, Japanese priests cleanse rooms by waving their katana swords around. Their ritual is 100% effective on any corporeal life forms.
If you find 666 messages on your phone, mailbox, email, etc., consider changing the said service provider. Also, don't bother listening, reading to the messages. It's spam. Extra-dimensional, possibly, but spam nevertheless.
Indeed. Now, old pharmaceutical companies can't help you unless you specifically need the blood of the innocent, snake oil, and radioactive fucking serum, which is never.
If you need to sign it in blood, you do not need to sign it. All mainstream governing bodies will accept contracts signed in ink. Bear this in mind if offered deals that seem far too good to be true.
Lighthouses are also dangerous. Avoid them at all costs. If you work at a lighthouse, consider a career in insurance sales or veterinary care.
There is simply no reason to listen to music that causes suicidal tendencies or watch films that have had strange or disastrous consequences.
Yes, and if you like to plan ahead and have some money, buy your auntie and uncle a house in Bel Air. Nothing can harm you there, no matter how scared your mother is.
Secret, secluded, untouched places and old buildings are left untouched for a reason. Pioneers never say die, but they in fact do have an unusually high mortality rate.
Exactly. Now, before you start swimming in the ice-cold waters of a murky lake at the center of a dark forest at midnight, ask yourself, do you really want to travel to an ancient and terrifying city? If the answer is no, then stay at home instead and watch whatever quality program is available on YouTube, aka my gaming stream.
On your 33rd birthday, try celebrating it in a well-lit house with the company of others.
Now, refrain from using the one true name for anything. There is probably a reason people called it the one true name.
Watching TV static for long periods may be hazardous to your health. Try satellite TV to combat this problem.
Also, number 29, get a cat. Those furry little hairballs seem to perceive unnatural phenomena better than us, and if desperate, simply throw it at whatever is about to get you.
Not going to happen with my cat anyways. Cemeteries are bad places, especially in foggy conditions and on Halloween.
Try not to close your eyes ever. If you must do so only briefly. Remember, you actually need to punch the enemy, and the best way to punch it is to see it.
If you hear chanting, run until you are out of earshot, clearly.
Indeed, and if you are too old to play with dolls, you do not need to be anywhere near one of the creepy little fuckers.
Legends can offer valuable insight of where to not go camping with friends.
When babysitting, please ascertain the family's tastes and preferences to avoid being killed by poorly selected statues.
Even if you are certain that running will not save you, it's always best to try.
Now follow these simple rules that we've given you, and little or massive harm may befall you. Well, hopefully it'll be the little part. Either way, the important thing is to make sure that your tale is told, copied, and pasted repeatedly. We have just given you the survival guide. Now we're going to give you some more rituals that, you should probably attempt for shits and giggles. Tell us if you ever die. I mean, you didn't hear that last part. Tell us if you ever perform any of our rituals, and we will see you all in the next one. Don't forget to pledge to our Patreon, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you.